This is a group of women from all backgrounds, all sectors of the St. Louis community that had in common wanting to improve our community.
It's really about a community, and the only way a community stays healthy is if all components are healthy.
That's really what SOS is about. It's about people giving to each other, and it never stops. The reverberations just keep continuing, and you really never know just how significant your impact will be on what you give to the community and to people that you meet there.
And our motto has always been, do a little, do a lot. If you want to get involved, you can get involved. And if you just want to write a check, you write a check. But, you know, hopefully those that have gotten involved have really learned so much, and it's just been exciting. And it's powerful.
When I joined, I had no idea the kind of women that were in it. It wasn't important to me who the members were. I knew that the people that had joined had an interest in giving like I did, and so I figured I'd like to meet them.
What we focused on, which is really understanding our community needs and giving wisely to those needs, is exactly what Susan and I said, gosh, if we could do anything, wouldn't this be amazing?
And the first people that I received a grant from were the Spirit of St. Louis Women's Fund. And they actually got us up and running and on our feet. Our mission is to provide comprehensive eye care to the homeless, indigent, and the medically disenfranchised people in our community.
St. Louis Help started as a weekend project out of my garage. I thought it would take a few hours every month to collect and refurbish and redistribute back into the community home medical equipment. Little did I know, 3 months later, we are in a 2,000 square foot warehouse. Now we've expanded to 4,000 square feet, and we're busy every single day, giving out over $1.4 million worth of free medical equipment to the community every year.
Immigrant and refugee women's mission is to help immigrants and refugees become unisolated through English and practical living skills education and become a part of the community.
IRWP gives you the curriculum, they give you all the support material, they give you people support. They're just absolutely incredible with helping you to help others become a part of American culture. So I think the most important thing is coming alongside another woman and just walking alongside and saying, you know, we can teach your children English, we can teach you English, we can show you where to shop. Life will get better.
The mission of Southside is to nurture, educate, and inspire children and families with limited resources, fostering healthy development and a strong foundation for success. I think our relationship with SOS has been really positive. During the grant process, we could ask questions about the application process and, you know, about the questions, and as well as we obviously got a lot of questions from SOS. And we've always enjoyed visitors. We had the opportunity to speak at a coffee about Southside and about early childhood in general. At the December coffee, and that was another great opportunity just to reach out to people who really care about this neighborhood and these kids and the work that we do. And it was exciting, again, just to be able to tell the impact of it, because we feel like every time we speak to somebody in the organization, we know the word's going out to 5 more people. It's just a very well-connected group, a group that's really caring about what we do. That's really gratifying.
SOS has been helpful in the low vision portion, plus our optical is one of our largest expenses, and they have just paid for innumerable people to be able to get glasses when they couldn't afford them.
It gave us credibility to other funders in the St. Louis community that said, if SOS has given their seal of approval, there must be something right there.
Some of the stuff that SOS asks for, I mean, it makes you stop and it makes you think about what you're doing, how you're doing it, and really, I mean, even measurables, you know, which all funders want, but to really look back and analyze the program And, you know, if we're wanting to get from this level, you know, and we've grown every year, you know, that we've received funding from SOS, but it kind of makes you step back a little bit and look at that process, and if this is what we're going to do, how are we going to get there, and how can we do it most effectively?
The spirit of St. Louis Women's Fund is different than other donors in the fact that they actually engage in the program. You get a feeling that they really truly care. They have ownership. They want to see everybody be successful. They want to really make a difference in the community. They take it very seriously, but they also have a lot of fun doing it.
We give not because it just feels good. We give because we know it's necessary, and we give it smartly.
I think what is the most unique thing about SOS that personally I love the most is that the distance between the giving and the receiving is super narrow, which means you're not just on a board, sort of, you know, not really in touch with who you're giving, but you actually have done the research, have looked at that organization super carefully, and when you give to that organization, you're almost like ecstatic because you're, quote, my organization won. It's this sense of enormous pride in having done the review, having looked at it. And the other thing, I gotta be honest, is I love the people in SOS.
I don't believe I could be healthy or whole if the community around me is suffering. I believe I could have an impact. So writing out a check here, writing out a check there does not necessarily satisfy my need to see others successful. If my community is successful, I feel safe, I feel rooted, I want to celebrate because I'm proud of where I live, of the people around me, and I want to be part of that.
The beauty of our organization has been in its simplicity.
I totally agree
When
with that.
everyone gives the same amount of money, they all can, their vote counts, and they all get pleasure out of giving and learning about organizations.
I really think it's worth my time. It's smart philanthropy.